your shit to yourself now. No one will do it for you. You gotta reap what you sow. Gotta think of all. Don't listen to others. You gotta work it to the front. Don't look back, bringing all the dramas back. You gotta get your grip before it's too late. And if you choose to let you go, it's a shame. Do your thing, be yourself, do yourself. Telling you, be yourself now. No one will do it for you. If you gotta pay your dues, get down.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I'm so happy to meet you. And if you are returning, then thank you so much for always supporting me. It honestly means so much. So today, I just thought I would talk a little bit about shadow work and just explain it a little bit, like for some of you that don't know anything about it, or I'll just, explain what it's about and, But before I start, grab yourself a drink, get yourself comfortable. Oh, I got an itch. Get yourself comfortable, grab yourself a blanket to get cozy and just enjoy, this chatty vlog. So I'm just gonna start with what was going on not so long ago. Well, still is, it's up and down. I don't really know how to start this vlog, really. Being honest, just trying to think how to start it. So for the past year or even longer, I've noticed a constant pattern. Things keep like popping up and like I don't know, just like keep springing to mind. That makes sense. So I've been looking into healing myself and doing shadow work. Been working with somebody named Amy on Instagram. I can't remember her full name, to be fair. I'll have to look it up and leave it in the description. And I've also had a reading done with, I think her name is Soul Coach or something like that on Instagram. But I'll leave her name and stuff in the description box below as well. I do highly recommend her. She's really, really good. Sorry, there was a car that went past. Yeah, I do really, really recommend her for a reading. She's honestly, she got, there's so much she said, what she didn't. Am I even making sense? Anyway, she's just really good. You just need to check out her page and get yourself a reading. She's really good. Just in case I forget to put it in the description box, I'm sure it's soul_coach. I'm sure it is. The Soul Coach or something like that. She's got like a black the profile picture, it's like a dark black. I don't know, but yeah, it's Soul Coach. I'm 99.9% sure it is. Well, I know a lot of you probably know what shadow work is. For most of you that don't, I'll explain a little bit. Sorry, my camera keeps going off. Yeah, for most of you that don't know what shadow work is, I'll just explain a little bit about it now. So basically, you're working with your unconscious mind to uncover the parts of yourself that you repress and hide from yourself. Traumas or of your personality that you subconsciously consider undesirable, sort of thing it is. So for me myself, without going into too much detail, as some things are very personal, but maybe I'll share with you one day anyway. It's my first ever time I've like really got like really deep with myself, like very deep. Although I do think I was already doing shadow work subconsciously myself anyway, because I sort of had very few moments where like my mind, it would wander off and I'd think about things, for example, that, you know, was deep sort of thing, like what I thought I'd forget, and or did forget, and something would pop up and I'd be thinking, well, what am I thinking of that for? Like, that just come out of nowhere. Like, my mind would take me back to a place and it would like really like tug on my heart and I'd get upset and it would like really like hurt, and it's hard to explain, but yeah. Like a day or two would pass and then I'd feel good, like I'd released something what I've been holding on to or something. Does that even make sense? I don't know, just like I'd released some sort of emotion that I've been holding on to for a long time. But yeah, I suppose I will do another vlog and I'll explain in a bit more of a deeper depth, if that makes sense. But then going on to, like, when you're talking about or you watch videos and that, I bet you, like, shadow work, it seems complicated. But it's easy if you follow, like, the steps, like what, you know, they advise you to follow. Like, simply you allow what's there each time, like, you're triggered. It's an opportunity really for healing and to do shadow work. You don't necessarily have to go anywhere to sit down and do it. You know, this complicated journey or the shadow work, what do you call it, that word, modality. Is that the right word? Oh, I hope you know what I'm trying to say anyway. In other words, you can just start, like, in just accepting what arises, like, in each moment. Like, emotionally speaking, emotion is energy in motion. Does that make sense? And it just wants to be felt, you know, so it can leave the body. And in this way, you're doing the powerful shadow work. Like, in the steps, it's like step 1, identify it. Just keep going off into my little thinky world. Yeah, identify it. You're going to think of something that's holding you back. Sorry, I've written these steps down. You're going to think of something that's holding you back. This could be about an ex, your childhood, even losing a job. Step 2, invite it. Picture that old version of you struggling with that and invite it in to have a conversation. Usually it's like you as a child, like, for example, sorry about that, yeah. So, like, if, for example, lie on your bed or somewhere that's quiet and peaceful, like, just for you. close your eyes and just lie there and imagine yourself as a child, and you're gonna listen to what you needed to be heard when you was a child, if that makes sense. And you know, you're gonna comfort, and you're gonna tell yourself what you needed to hear at that time, basically. Same goes like with exes, or say for example if it was an ex and they were abusive, or you know, obviously that tugs away at your confidence, and same way you're gonna take yourself back to that time, and you're gonna hear yourself out and tell yourself what you needed to hear at that time, for example. Like for me, I'm like lacking confidence sometimes, and I'm stuck for words. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to put it. Like I say, I'll have to do another vlog explaining in a bit more depth. But yeah, those are a few things. Step 3, talk. Oh, I was just talking about that. Step 3, talk to it. Engage in a dialogue with that old past version of you, struggling, that thing. You might ask some questions. Why are you doing this? Why do you believe this? Step 4, acknowledge it. You literally just like listen empathetically to that part of you, vent basically. Yeah. And then like the most important step, step 5, interrogate it. Give that past self everything it didn't give. Basically what I've just explained. It didn't give, give that past version of yourself everything it didn't get but needed in that moment. Support, encouragement, positive reframing, a different way of looking at it basically. Yeah, try that exercise and give that past version of yourself all the resources that you have in this current version of yourself. Like for some, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, like if you're thinking of doing it, then yeah, just follow those steps. I will put them down in the description box so you can read it and you can get back to it whenever you want. And but yeah, I shall do a proper vlog on that very soon, and I'll go into a bit more depth with things like me personally, my experiences, and yeah, just so you understand me a little bit more basically. But yeah, I'm so sorry that this vlog is very short. My next one will be a longer one, as tomorrow will be my Slimming World one. Well, it'll be tomorrow when you watch this. Yeah, it'll be my Slimming World one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for always supporting me. And all your lovely messages you always send me over on Instagram. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Even, those of you who always just, leave me a little message in my inbox just to ask me how I'm feeling or if I'm okay, or, those little chats that do mean so much to me, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. So, thank you so much, and I'm going to go now because I'm rambling on. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much to each and every one of you. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Be yourself, do yourself, I'm telling you, be yourself now.